Everyone, Glimpse here, back with my part 3 of the Stalker series, this time on spells. So if you press the K button, you'll see that your dual stab is the one you start off with. Essentially that's just 2 attacks in one, as you can see there. It also invokes your master cards. Pretty simple. The next one is your range spell, that's the poison dart. They're all hiding behind trees, look at that. But anyways, far away, you throw a dart. You can poison enemies, it is 100%, so it will always poison. As you walk away, they take poison damage, so you can go around maps when you're solo, poison them, and just kind of walk away from them until they're dead, and then go pick up the items later. The next one's Poisonous Stab. It has an 80% chance of poisoning. Also has a cooldown of 1 second, so it can be very powerful in conjunction with your other spells. So the first 3, those are your basic ones. And when you get to level 15, you'll start getting spells that you can master. And I'll show you what that means here in a little bit. So Sharp Dagger is the first one. It's your AoE spell that is right next to an enemy. So you have to be right next to these 2 enemies here in order to do it, as you can see there. But you can also do a diagonal hit on them, like that. So that's kind of useful if you're trying to bring some enemies from around the map towards you. The next one is just Dodge Master. That's your basic protection spell. The Mastery version is 20%, so if you bring up your character sheet, you'll see down here in the corner you have Dodge chance. Now I have 55% chance, which is pretty good. And that just means that the enemies, when they're attacking you, dodge right there. You have a chance of doing it. Okay, so the next one is Shark Attack. That's your other AoE spell, and it's longer range. It's 3. So you can just be 3 spaces away from him and hit him. It's a lot more powerful. The next one I used to not think was very good, but it actually is. Hide will boost your dual stab damage only by a significant margin, as you can see there. It also allows you to hide from enemies that are aggro. So if you get there before they see you and you hide, you can just walk right by them and they won't attack you. So then the last one is Toxic Lift. That's your most powerful. It lifts the enemy. I'm not sure what the lift does. I think it's just a cool animation, but it also has a chance of poisoning, 85%. And those are all your basic master spells. The rest of them you can get, other classes can get them, so we won't really go over them. But in order to master your spells, you have to go to Essia City. And if you go down and walk left here, there's a shop, the mastery sign on it, and a little star. If you click Alex here, he explains how you get stars 1, and that's what you got to start off with. Those are dropped by bosses. So certain bosses have a star drop, some don't. There are 5 that do, and you can see once we go to the mastery part right here, you'll see stars 2 is a forge the few items. So get your star 1 and then you forge a star 2. The last step is making a star 3, and that's a recipe. So each one has a thing that you need to get for the recipe. It's usually an item drop from a boss. And then once you have the recipe, you don't need to get it again. You just need to get some more items to make your star 3. Once you have your star 3, come over to this NPC here. And your main ones are all your Stalker spells that you can mastery. So each one requires a boss card, which you get from killing the bosses, and it's random. You don't get it every time. And then a star is from the same boss that drops it. And then achievement points, if you press V, those are your achievement points here. And you get some when you start off. A lot of them are really easy to do, so it's not really that hard at all to get achievement points. So once you have that, it will take your monster card away, so you'll have to get another monster card if you want it for your collection. But yeah, pretty simple stuff. And I think that's it for the spells. I will see you in the next video.